What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. You see it right there. Just a little preview and parlay of what we're going to show further. But I'm going to show you a little bit of DeMarvion Overshown, his rehab, and he's going to talk about how he dealt with it last year and possibly what he's going to deal with it this year. And then we'll get into some good college highlights because they were exciting, and then touch some pros and then hit some more.
When you take that away from a competitor like myself, you got to find little wins throughout the day. So it was times where I go in my garage and with a fly squad and just hit flies all day, just to feel good, just to feel something, reaction time. So just coming off a block, making a tackle, that felt great.
Why is fly swatter the first thing that you think of in this moment?
Because when you from, where I'm from, I say the country, East Texas. You got a lot of bugs out there, and you grow up with a fly swatter, grandma with a fly swatter in her hand, and that's just something you can just work on your reaction time with, swatting at flies all day. So, that was one thing that I just enjoyed doing.
How can you take?
What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. I'm back, and I know you're probably wondering, why are you showing this? He already in the pros. You know why? Because he ain't played a lot in the NFL. But this is what you got excited about. And what's so funny is I look at his number right here, 31, and he was 13 with the Cowboys. But then if you look at his play, and he even said himself, once he changed and went to that age of 0, the man just went to a whole different level once he changed that number. And now I'm finally glad that he got that number now with the Dallas Cowboys. So obviously, if you see this, you see what he got drafted for. Now, the funny thing is, you see how he can jump on the ball, the speed, the closing speed is ridiculous. The natural instincts, how he can run you down, tackling, he's violent, the emotion, he's just everything that you want in a player, right? That's why you hate that he had to go through these injuries. You just keep on watching him. This is what got you excited. Play, look at that interception. You saw it. And I got some good little bit of some pros where you saw, but it's crazy. He played 13 games last year, right? 90 tackles in 13 games, 5 sacks, 1 interception, return back for the touchdown. You'll see it here. Man, it's just crazy what this kid has done. And I just watched this tape and I'm just like, man, it kills you, because this reminds me of a Sean Lee thing, right? I love Sean Lee so much. You just keep watching the highlights because they're awesome. But I love Sean Lee, but I didn't get hyped about Sean Lee after a certain point in time because I was always worried about him being injured. He come in with a 20 tackle game against the New York Giants, and you be going crazy and excited, and the next game he be hurt 3-4 games because of hamstring injury or something, like just something. So this got to a point where it got hard for me to get excited for him anymore, and then I just was moving on. And I'm hoping and praying that this isn't the situation with Overshown, because the life that he brings to this team, the energy, look at that, the energy, and he's doing that in the pros. The energy that he brings, he would have been a Pro Bowler. That's what's so crazy. 13 games, 90 tackles, 5 freaking sacks, bro. And he didn't even play. He missed 4 games. That's what's crazy. Like, Pro Bowler, like, and it's funny because I was looking at CBS Sports and they were talking about the numbers 0 to 99 and who wears it the best. And I think Roquan Smith and I think Christian Gonzalez both got 0, but they said Roquan Smith epitomizes the age at 0. No, this dude right here, he is on not being talked about only because of them injuries. If he didn't get injured his rookie year and this year, no, you're talking about a perennial Pro Bowler. I don't care what anybody. Look at that dog. He's a perennial Pro Bowler. Facts. I just don't know. You had the ACL, you came back like a monster. Now, look at that. Then you had a PCL, ACL, and an MCL. All I'm saying is, Overshown, don't rush this back. We need you, dog. Because you got Leofau, who said when he got hurt, I had to stay and play like him because I had to rep what he plays on the field. He brings that much in. Bow, get down. That's what he does. But Leofau, you got the Shamar James, you got Kenneth Murray, you got Jake from State Farm. I can't remember his name right now. Jack Sanborn. Bow, you see him right here. You got a pretty good linebacking core. If you had Overshown right now, oh my God, this live you be talking about Okay, I said there's, I know I'm jumping places, but I said there's 2 players that if they come back from injury, and I made the video probably about 3 months ago, I said these 2 players come back from injury, this Dallas defense is going to be wicked. And I know I've been trumpeting Sam Williams because I said he's going to break out this year. If we get Overshown back in any kind of facet of quality, it's bam, get down. It's going to be different. Now, you seen that college. Now, you just a little bit of the pros right here. Look at his speed. I hope he gets the speed back off there. Look at that. That's Jaden Daniels. Look at that. Run. You feel me? And I don't know if they're going to hate on these other highlights. Look at that. Break. Psh, that's when he hit the Tracy back. Black. Doing big. Bro, when he did them things, that was crazy, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this was his first tackle in his preseason game, just all over it. And look, every single play, it's that energy. Watch this right here. Watch how center coverage. Look at that. Breaking off. Bow. That's what he did. He's the emotional leader. I'm gonna keep it real. There's quite a few. There's about 4 players I like on this team. I love Parsons on defense. You get what I'm saying? I love what he brings to the table because Parsons is different. But if we're talking about the leader, you don't, just because you're the best player, don't mean you're the best leader. That's been shown time again. Look at that, right, trying him down. That's been shown time and time again. This man right here, to me, is the heart and soul of this defense. I know he's hurt. I know he's been out. But he's the heart and soul of this defense. Please stay healthy. Because, dog, if he stay healthy, this defense, I'm telling you, is totally different. This goes from a really good defense to an elite defense because now he's a chess piece, and you got the linebacker whisperer and your defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus. So I feel like they're going to go hand in hand. They're going to love each other because he's going to love that mind, and Overshown is everything that you want on and off the field. Get back from health and come back and be the monster you are. Let's see what you can do in 2025.